Hi everyone, I'm back, and today I'm going to show you all how to make coffee cakes. Here's what you will need. We're going to make miniature coffee cakes, and here's what I like to do. You want to grab you some pre-made cinnamon rolls, okay, and get the kind that comes with the icing, okay. This comes with the cream cheese icing, and this will make 8 coffee cakes. All right, so you're going to need that. You're going to need preserves, and I like to use cherry preserves. Okay, so I have a jar of cherry preserves. You're going to need some butter, real butter. You're going to need flour and sugar. You will need powdered sugar and cream cheese. So the first thing that we're going to do, make sure your cream cheese is nice and room temperature. All right, and we're going to mix some powdered sugar in with the cream cheese so that we can feel the inside of our coffee cakes. Okay, so let's mix our softened cream cheese with the powdered sugar, just like so. Okay, and you might have to cut it in. I should probably be using a fork, and I think I'm going to do just that. Okay, let me grab my fork, and I'm going to cut just like this. That's what I need. Cut your cream cheese into your powdered sugar. Okay? Because what this cream cheese and powdered sugar is going to be is it's going to be a filling in the inside of our coffee cake. Okay? We're not looking for anything watery. We want it to be nice and thick so that we can dollop it in the middle of our little coffee cakes. This recipe is so simple. Get the kids in the kitchen with you to help you make it. I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees. That's what that noise is. My oven letting me know that, hey, I'm preheated up. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more powdered sugar in. And I started with 2 cups. Let's see. But we're not going to use the full 2 cups, okay? We just basically want to sweeten up our cream cheese. Okay? Make a nice cream cheese filling. And this is how you do it. Very simple. That's it. And you just stir it around until you don't see any powdered sugar anymore. Give it a taste and see if it's nice and sweetened. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's what you're wanting. I'm going to put, and that's it. Okay? Cream cheese and powdered sugar. This is what your filling is supposed to look like. All right? So I'll just set this aside until we're ready to use it. And then the rest of the filling is the cherry preserves. All right? So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What you're going to do is you want to use a muffin tin, and you can see for the 8, I put some Crisco in the bottom. You can use any type of oil. You can use a spray. Just make sure you get it nice and greased so that your little coffee cakes don't stick down in there. Okay, and they'll come out very easily for you. Okay, so then you pop these bad boys open. And you all know, everyone that's ever had a coffee cake, you know that coffee cake has that beautiful brown sugar in the middle. And cinnamon. That's why I chose to use these. These make for the best coffee cakes you can ever imagine. Then you have icing there. Don't throw your icing away. Keep that icing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Something very, very, very simple. So, you're going to take this. All right, let's get a rolling pin out. I'll show you exactly what you need to do. you're going to take and roll your dough just a little. Just like this, okay? Nothing hard about that. Very simple. And then you want to grab your cream cheese filling. You want to dollop just a little bit right dab in that middle. You hear me? Get you some in there. When you bite down into there, you want to be able to taste it. Absolutely. Okay? Next, we're going to grab just a little bit of your filling. If you choose to use a different filling, that's just fine. But these cherry preserves work perfectly. You hear me? So, you're just going to kind of close it up, just like so. Okay? Just like this. Just like this. Close it up. All right, see how the bottom is nice and closed? And you just put it right down in there, okay? And then you're going to do the others as well. Kind of smash it down in the same manner, okay? Get you some cream cheese filling in there. Oh yeah, just like that. Get you some beautiful cherry preserves right on in there. And then you bring it up, okay? You make sure your bottom is nice and sealed, okay? And then you close the top, okay? You can leave the top open, but you want to make sure that bottom is nice and sealed, just like this, okay? Very, very, very simple. I'm going to continue to do the others. And then when I come back, I'll let you know how long we're going to bake these in the oven, and I'll show you how to make a nice crumble for the top of our little coffee cakes. Let's do one more for you, just in case you didn't get to see the other two. Put your cream cheese filling in, just like so. Preserves right there on top. Oh yeah, baby. We wanted dessert, and I'm making dessert here at the Young's house. You make sure that bottom is nice and sealed. And it's okay if this one's closed and the other ones are open. It's just fine. Just make sure that bottom is sealed. I'm going to finish the others and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, we have all of our little coffee cakes in our tin. All right, we'll set those aside. And I have some butter. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to add some flour and sugar to the butter. And what you're going to want to do is you're aiming to make a nice crumble to put on top of your coffee cakes. Okay, and you want to make sure that, excuse me, that your butter is room temperature, but you don't want it to be hot or melted, okay? And what you can do, you can use a fork to cut it, or you can use your fingers, okay? So what I'll do, I'll start off with a fork, and if I'm not happy with how the fork works, I'll use my hands. And what you're looking for is a nice crumbly looking, okay? Let's see. And so you're going to want to see big chunks of butter mixed with the sugar and the flour, and that makes for a crumble, okay? And if you wanted to, and I think that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of cinnamon and put into my crumble, okay? And all you need is just a little bit, because remember, we have cinnamon that's already in our little tiny coffee cakes, okay? So just do this until you get what you're looking for. Nice and crumbly. Mix all of this flour in. Mixing the flour and the sugar in will create that nice crumble that you're looking for to put on top of your little coffee cakes. All right, just like so. Now it looks like I need some more sugar. And so I'm going to grab some sugar here. Get in there, sugar. Beautiful. And then I just might need some more flour, but we'll see. Keep mixing until you get that beautiful crumble. This is what you're wanting. Beautiful. Okay? So now, let me put a little bit more flour, okay? Just a little bit. Beautiful. That's the crumble that I'm looking for. And then I'm going to put little pieces all over the top of my little tiny coffee cakes. We're going to put these bad boys in the oven. And you all that have, I'm sure you all have made these before. Not these exactly, but the cinnamon rolls. And you know they only take a good 10 to 12 minutes. So what you're going to do is you're going to take little pieces of your crumble and you're going to put it all over the top of your little coffee cake. There's your crumbles, okay? I'll show you another one and then I'll push the video on pause and continue to do the others. And then we'll get these in the oven on 350 degrees for around about 8 to 10 minutes. And however long this cooks, I'll let you know exactly how long it took to cook. See that? That's what you're wanting. Put those little crumblies all over your little tiny coffee cakes. And while you're at it, make you a nice pot of coffee. Or you could even make some nice tea. Make some tea to go with these. You can make these tonight and use them for in the morning for breakfast. And you have already made cream cheese, cherry filled coffee cakes. Oh yeah. My mouth, I know you guys' mouth has to be watering because my mouth is watering. Beautiful. Look at that. I'm going to finish the rest of these and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. Every coffee cake is topped with a crumbly topping. We're putting this in the oven, 350 degrees. When I come back, I'm going to taste this with a small cup of coffee, and I'm going to let you all know what this tastes like. Be back. Okay, everybody, take a look at our beautiful little tiny coffee cakes. And I have a little cup here of coffee with cream in it. Oh yeah. And I got this is a creme brulee, what is it called? Creme brulee creamer. I don't put any sugar, just a creme brulee creamer, and this is so good. You hear me? So look down in there, you can see some of the beautiful cream cheese and the cherry filling, nice and bubbly. Okay, so what you want to do, you have to wait for this to cool down. I like to wait for it to cool down, especially before I put my cream cheese on top. Okay, so we'll give this a few minutes to cool down, and then we'll take these out, and they should come right out. Look at this. It should come right out. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see. These things are hot. Look at that. Nice, beautiful coffee cake. And we got that cinnamon swirl throughout. Oh my word. We got that cream cheese and that cherry filling in the middle and a sprinkle of that cinnamon. And you got a nice cup of coffee to go on the side. Woo-wee! Okay, so now all we need to do is let these bad boys cool down. We'll drizzle some nice icing on top of there. And you have a coffee cake in the morning. Okay, everyone, let's get us some coffee cakes out of our tin. Look at this. Just go in and grab it. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, look at that caramelized sugar from that cherry preserve. My goodness. Oh, but wait. I'm getting too excited. Gina. Okay, here's what we want to do. Go ahead and drizzle you some nice cream cheese icing on there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This right here, this is what I think of when I think coffee cake. You hear me? Get you a nice glass of coffee. Get you some tea. Make you a couple strips of bacon. Hey, and you're set. I'm so serious. This is so convenient. You can just grab them and go. You know? No hassle. Just grab you a paper towel and pick one of these bad boys up. If you're on the go, just grab it and go. Look how simple. Make this for your Saturday. Hey, you could make this for Valentine's morning. When you're making breakfast, look at that. My word, would you look at this? And you couldn't imagine what's in the middle. Oh, you guys know what's in the middle. You know I put that cherry preserve in there. And that cream cheese, my goodness. And that crumble has baked into the top of this coffee cake. Hoo-wee! Oh yeah. All right, which one do I want? I gotta have this one. I've been eyeballing that one. My goodness. And I think I want this one. Oh man, would you look at this? The first thing I'd like to do, cut right down in the middle of one of these bad boys. And it's crispy on the top and nice and soft and moist in the middle. Boy, oh boy. But I want you all to see this beautifulness in the inside. Look at this. And you can just see. Let's see if I can hold it. You can see right there. See that cherry preserves? My goodness. And that cream cheese filling. And you can see the brown sugar and the cinnamon going all throughout. This right here is what I call an easy, breezy morning coffee cake. Let's taste this. And of course I'm going to let you all taste this. Taste that first bite right there. First you need to taste the coffee. Taste the coffee. Then taste that coffee cake, guys. Let me know what you think in the description below. Okay, I'm going in, guys. Woo, it's good. Okay, now let me take my knife so I can point. You all see that right there? You know what that is. That's that cream cheese filling that we put in the middle. See that right there? And it's so tasty. Look at that. Oh, my word. You hear me? Make you some, guys. Hey, Easy Breezy Coffee Cake 101. If you never had this before, you better make you some. And when they ask you, where did you get this recipe from? Oh, because they're going to ask you. Let them know Gina Young showed you how to make it. If you all enjoyed this video, hey, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload one of these awesome recipes. And as always, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Good night. Taste one more bite, guys.